are working. They're on some auxiliary power, and that folks can take showers. Although the water's cold, there's no hot water, and that they do have plenty of food on board. A couple of other Carnival cruise ships pulled up alongside yesterday, and they transferred more food supplies, Carol, over to the Carnival Triumph, and it is also being escorted in. We are told, the United States Coast Guard telling us that one of its cutters will stay alongside the Triumph as it makes this journey back to the port in Mobile, Alabama. Carol?
I heard that Carnival is only reimbursing these people for the cost of the cruise. Is that true?
They are reimbursing them. Carnival is reimbursing them the cost of the cruise. They have also credited them for anything on board, except for what they may have lost in the casino. They're not crediting them for that. And they are giving them a cruise equal to whatever the cost was of this cruise. Should they decide in the future to take another Carnival cruise, they'll get that, and of course they'll get their airfare paid back to whatever city they are going to. Carol?
Man, I'd be eager to take another cruise after that experience. John, thanks so much.
Sure.
Political Buzz is your rapid-fire look at the best political topics of the day. 3 topics, 30 seconds on the clock. Playing today, Democratic strategist and former communications chair for the DNC, Maria Cardona, and CNN contributor and Republican strategist, Ana Navarro. Welcome to you both.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning. The big event almost here. President Obama delivers his State of the Union address tonight, and White House sources tell CNN the president's economic message to Republicans can probably be summed up in one phrase. If you don't get it done, I will. Question: will the State of the Union further divide us? Anna?
I hope not. But I think a lot depends on the tone, on the content of what he says. I think he has had a lot of bravado, a lot of aggressiveness in the last few outings he's had. It'd be helpful if he were somehow able to focus on some of the common ground and work on the art of the possible, not continue the antagonism, because if it's either my way or the highway, he's going to get a big no way.
Maria?
I think that it all depends on who you ask, Carol. The fact of the matter is that the majority of the American people are with this president on the majority of the issues that he's going to be talking about tonight. On fiscal issues, the American people agree that it should be done in a balanced manner. On immigration, on sensible gun control, on rights for gays and lesbians. All of these are the issues that were his themes during the inaugural. I think tonight you will see more detail on that. And the focus is, yes, Congress, get it done. That's what the American people want. So if Republicans think that it's divided,
right,
it's what Americans want.
Okay, next question. The Republicans are making this big push to redefine themselves as, you know, they want to become more inclusive, kinder, gentler. And then Ted Nugent shows up. Texas Republican Congressman Steve Stockman inviting Nugent to tonight's address, saying he speaks for Americans who, quote, understand how the Second Amendment protects freedom and stops crime. But Nugent puts it in his own terms.
Would you leave us the hell alone?
And these are all legal guns, and I'm going to see that they remain legal because they're all good.
If Barack Obama becomes the president in November again, I will either be dead or in jail by this time next year.
Okay, second question. Is Ted Nugent a Republican rebranding nightmare? Maria?
Yes, the Republicans need to hire whatever marketing firm they need to fire whatever marketing firm they hire for this rebranding if they think Ted Nugent is going to get it done. Look, he absolutely represents, I think, the worst of the extremes in this country, especially on the right, and that is exactly what the majority, I think, the majority of sensible Republicans think they don't need. So I would say fire that marketing firm, fire Ted Nugent, and focus on more sensible solutions and more sensible rhetoric.
Anna?
Look, you know, obviously Ted Nugent is not part of any rebranding or any remarketing. He is a U.S. citizen. He is an American citizen who's got the right to speak, who's got the right to freedom of speech. I may not agree with everything he says, but I will fight to the death for his right to say it. And what we're looking for in the Republican Party, certainly what I hope for, is a tent big enough where there's room for the Ted Nugents and also for people who do see some space to close down loopholes, to pass universal background checks on guns. So we need to, we need to listen to all Americans, and there are an important sector of America that believes what Ted Nugent does.
Okay, finally, last question. Nugent actually is not only a guest at tonight's State of the Union, he tells the New York Times he'll be holding a news conference afterwards. He's going to take questions. So memo to Marco Rubio and Rand Paul, bring your A game. And I say that because Rubio will give the Republican response to Obama's speech, and Rand Paul will give the Tea Party response. So the question for you this morning, who would you rather watch after the State of the Union? Rubio, Paul, or Nugent? Anna?
Well, I'll be watching my hometown senator. I will be watching Marco Rubio. He'll be the one that's not wearing the cowboy hat or has the funny facial hair going on. He's going to be the one giving the official Republican response. You talked if Ted Nugent was the Republican Party's nightmare. No, he is the media's darling. He's a quotable guy. He is entertaining. He's colorful.
No doubt about that. Maria?
I actually will be focused on Marco Rubio. I think he will be giving the serious response to the State of the Union. But if you're looking purely for entertainment, Carol, for that train wreck, I can't look away type of feeling, then certainly I think Ted Nugent is the person to watch tonight.
Okay, ladies, thank you for playing. Anna Navarro, Maria Cardona.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carol.
I am sure you remember this scene from the Grammys as Adele went up on stage to accept her award. Someone else was on stage, had no business being there. Who the heck was that guy? AJ Hammer knows.
Let go of ordinary and see what extraordinary feels like. Be who you are and who you could be. Your days don't define you. Your dreams do. Unlock the secrets that lie within you. In the U.S. Virgin Islands, you unscripted.
You guys are good to go. Let me just get this out here. Unlike some places, we don't just change your oil. Our oil offer comes with a 4-tire rotation and a 27-point inspection. And everything looked great.
Actually, could you leave those in?
Sure. Want me to run them through the car wash for you, too? No, I can't.
Chevy Certified Service. Get a 5-quart oil change, tire rotation, and a 27-point inspection for $29.95 or less after mail-in rebate.
Jim is 38, mortgage, married, 3 great kids. He wants to protect his family with a $500,000 term